Who will
Yes.
qualify? All right, we're getting started.
And I know Moose would like to face Psyched since they're friends. I mean, at least that's what they keep telling each other, so I assume that to be correct.
All right, so we've got both runners hopping their way through the prologue, every hop saving a couple frames. Learning the dash. No deaths in prologue. Both racers off to a strong start. Or at least a not cursed start.
Where is my video? Ah, there we go.
All right, here we go into Chapter 1. A nice showcase of most of the movement tech this game has to offer. MooseSR starting off strong with the dash jumps, wall bounces, hyper dashes, all of the movement techniques here. Most of them the game teaches you in the later levels, but we can use them right from the beginning to move fast. Ooh, Starcrunsher looks like he took a little circuitous route in that room. You usually do a wall bounce off the traffic block.
Ah, I'm sorry, I have some video issues here.
No worries.
And probably we'll need someone to tell Moose that his timer needs to be on file. Ooh, nice corner boost though. As if I remember correctly, he has been grinding City to get around the 103 as personal best, which is already showing
Nice.
here.
Nicely done. Finishing up with a 106. Very respectable time for City. Ooh, Starcruncher messing up his neutral dash there, his dash at the very end. He didn't quite get it. A little bit of spaghetti there from Starcruncher. But nothing that can't be made up later. The first few levels are relatively short, and it's really the end game where things start to get set in stone.
Yeah. The first real separator is usually resort. As now we're entering the battle line chase. After activating the dream blocks, the wonderful I just can fly through them dream blocks. So now there's this chick that is chasing us 3 seconds in delay or 3 seconds behind of us. And since these runners are fast, if you grab all the coins, thank you Moose, it should not be an issue.
Ooh, MooseSR, going for that really fast cycle skip and that last bit by ultra dashing into the lock switch, but he ended up messing it up, and that's going to cost him quite a bit of time there. He got it on his second or third try there, so it's very cool to see that pulled off.
Yeah, but at least we're synced up now.
Yep, we got that nice RTA sync.
Ah, there we go. Got the the IGT for Moose in the bottom.
Very nice. So actually, surprising me a little bit, Starcruncher seems to be a little bit ahead right now.
Yep.
I guess I might have missed some of the mistakes that Moose made, but I guess that one in the battle and chase at the lock switch room was a pretty bad one.
Yeah, and his awake isn't looking so hot either right now. A
All
few
right,
movement errors.
Yeah, we got like a 3-second difference between the runners right now. Starcruncher with about a 3-second lead. Very close race.
Yeah, Moose got stuck on a few corners with his hypers there. Noticed.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh, Starcruncher dashing down, taking a quick death at the beginning. Not really a big deal, but hey, he might have just lost his 3-second lead there.
for sure, especially by missing the key here.
Ooh, yeah.
How long has it been since I saw someone die in the first room of Resort?
Yeah, I think Starcruncher is probably not too happy with the somewhat sloppy movement so far. Maybe he can get it back on track. We'll see.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The Dusty Boy got him.
Nope. Going for a cycle skip there.
And Moose actually showing an interesting tech with the spike that appear on floor that you've recently touched thingy, where if you're fast enough, you can actually get another wave dash off of it before the spikes or dust appears.
Interesting. I did not know that was possible.
Yeah. You need to be. It needs to be done the first time you hit the floor, because if you wait on it, then it's too late.
Ah.
So it's really quick and precise.
See MooseSR making his way through the huge mess room. Starcruncher just entering it now. Pretty nicely done getting through that room. There's a lot of corners to get caught up on. Starcruncher also making it through without very much trouble. MooseSR with that first try spike jump there. Nicely done. Ooh, Starcruncher almost got caught on the ceiling there, but he managed to save it. And also a first try spike jump from him. The runner's keeping it real close right now. MooseSR probably ahead by maybe 5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But Starcruncher not letting him widen his lead yet.
Nice cycle skip from Moose here. Let's see if Starcruncher gets it as well.
Ooh, Moose going for that wall bounce from underneath in that room. Starcruncher opting to take the slightly more conventional route. Might have lost Starcruncher 0.2 seconds there.
Oh no. And now the most annoying part of Huge Mess. Towels.
Towels. Ooh, nice cycle skip by Moose there. Using a corner boost. Oh, another corner boost, but I think that was an unintentional corner boost because he lost his dash.
Yeah.
Oh, and he missed the cycle skip there, but managed to recover and not kill himself. Starcruncher, a little bit of spaghetti in this last room, also making it through without dying though.
Yeah, still just a 5-second difference between the two. And they both had to save that room because they missed the cycle skip.
Yep.
Oh no, the dreaded coin room.
Alright, got through it without missing any lock switches. And Starcruncher as well.
Yeah.
Here's a long room here. This one's pretty tricky. MooseSR pulls it off beautifully. Starcruncher a little bit slower, but pretty much the same.
Yep.
Just missing one dash jump that Moose did. Ooh, unfortunate death from Starcruncher there. MooseSR getting through that quad hyper room, and I think that was his first try. Nicely done there.
And they actually skipped the first platform as well.
Oh, nice.
It looked like one of the hypers was a super though. I'm not sure. But sub 4 Oshiro entry. That's really fast.
Yep. So Starcruncher definitely lost some more time to Moose during the elevator shaft section. It's nothing he can't come back from, but the lead has widened a little bit. Ooh! Not getting his dash back on that attempted extended hyper there. So he had to take a death in that room.
That can be so annoying when you're just 1 pixel too far to the right.
Yep.
Apart from one early death, Moose SR has been doing these rooms somewhat near perfectly.
Yep, looks pretty optimal. he got through the hard part of the entrance cycle fast strat for this room, and he got through it perfectly. The whole thing, very nicely done. That I bet that was sub 5 resort. Yep, 453. Yep. Really impressive. At Starcruncher, not too many problems. Also, just got through it. He probably took, I guess, 15 to 20 seconds more to get through resort, like 15 seconds. So
17 seconds.
Yeah. So MooseSR widening that lead just a little bit. Still about 20 seconds apart right now, I guess.
Yeah, and they still
MooseSR
both beat my fastest resort. Feels bad.
Ooh. So Moose going for a ultra strat, but he got stuck on the corner there. So, but nice recovery. And nice skipping that first crumble block there.
Yeah, very nice.
Ooh, Starcruncher went for the same skip thing, but he missed on the first try. He only lost a second or two there, though, because it was a very early death in the room.
Yeah, it looked like he got stuck on the upper platform there when he wanted to get the hyper of the one below it.
Ooh, MooseSR not quite getting the height he needed from the bubble there, so, but he managed to save it by crawling up the right wall. We've been seeing a lot of really good saves this run so far. I think that's one of the things that separates really good runners from like pretty good runners, is the ability to save situations when you make mistakes.
Yeah, that's a thing I noticed in recent runs as well. Sometimes you just save all the deaths. So far, so good.
Yep. Both runners got through their auto-scroller skip without too many problems.
Ooh. Good backup by Moose there, and didn't get the extension on his wave dash, so just took the quote-unquote normal way to do that section of the room.
All right, Moose going for just the normal wait for the second auto-scroller. Starcruncher just entering his second auto-scroller. Looks like okay, so they're pretty much in. Ooh, MooseSR taking a death there, pretty bad death after waiting for that second auto-scroller, and now they're pretty much synced up RTA again. Though Starcruncher is still about 10 seconds behind in-game time.
Yeah, really unfortunate death by Moose there. Pretty much, that must have been the longest, like the biggest time loss of one death you can get in this chapter.
Ooh, that was interesting. Starcruncher missed dashing, but managed to save it by waiting for the wind so he could get the rest of the way up the wall.
Missing.
I think Moose wanted to land on that snowball, but he just missed it. But better than being killed by it. Oh, nice getting the ultra through that screen transition. That's always cool.
Yeah. It's actually 2 ultras in total, right?
Yeah. It's like a compounded ultra. You before the screen transition, you ultra, and then you dash down again after the screen transition, and it adds even more to your speed.
Yep. So both finishing up the Golden Ridge at around the same time, which is around 3:06 in total.
Yeah, I think I saw 3:08 for Moose, and I didn't quite catch the number for Starcruncher. I think he might have beat it by a couple seconds.
I think it was around 3:05.
Yeah.
So 14 seconds overall out of Rage, which basically means that everything is still possible.
Yep. 14 seconds apart is still a very close race, especially once we're well into the mid game here in the Mirror Temple. So nice double wave dash from Starcruncher. That's probably the fastest way to skip taking the bubble on the left.
Yep. You see most runners do a reverse wave dash there.
Yeah,
or that gives you a little bit more lenience.
Oh, nice. Starcruncher getting that cutscene glitch to teleport directly into the button chamber. Oh, going for the yeet strat, but he fails it. but he had a pretty decent recovery from it. Unfortunately, he did fall down, but he managed to save it pretty quickly. Oh, going for double bubble skip now. Oh, fails his first try. Oh, he got to the second try. So I'm not sure if he saved any time doing that, but he probably didn't really lose much time because he got it on the second try, so it's still pretty good.
Moose barely missing the full yeet. Looked like just 1 or 2 pixels below the corner boost region.
It's always sad. Moose not trying for double bubble skip. So yeah, probably not much time lost on either side there.
Yeah, it should be about even.
All right, Starcruncher now in the little Seeker cutscene, sort of, not really a cutscene.
Tutorial?
Yeah, sure.
Because it does act as a tutorial.
Right. How do the Seekers work? They kill you, they dash, they break red blocks, etc.
Yeah, just check chapter timers. It looked like Starcruncher did lose some time by dying on a double bubble skip.
Yeah, I guess so. Very confident unraveling from Starcruncher so far. Nicely done. Getting some of those cool like corner boost strats. Moose taking a death there. I didn't quite see where that was. Not sure if it was a big deal or not. Starcruncher not quite knocking the Seeker into the lock switch like he wanted to, but it worked out. He just had to wait a second or more.
Okay, how did Moose not die there?
All right, here we go. This big room. Oh, okay, nice.
Speaking of how did he not die?
All right, Moose did take a death in that room, but he had a pretty nice death strat with an ultra there to knock the Secret to the lock switch. So that didn't end up being too bad. But he did probably let the lead close a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. It was still a good backup.
All right, and pretty nice final room of unraveling from Moose.
As Starcruncher is approaching the Theo section here, the main question is, how many ultras will they perform? That can make or break your Mirror Temple.
Alright, he's going for the first one. Nicely done. Yeah, he's going for... Oh no. He got stuck on the corner for that ultra. But really nice recovery. Oh, nicely done there. Yeah, it seems like Starcruncher is really going for the Theo ultras here. We'll see what MooseSR does in just a moment. Yeah, he goes for them as well.
Okay, that's awkward.
It's beautiful to behold. Moose seems to be going through some of these a little bit cleaner than Starcruncher has been.
Yeah, that's a thing I noticed as well. Starcruncher did also have a little bit of issue with that room where you just get sent flying by the dash block. He threw the Theo over the next dash block and thus lost some time in that room. That's the room Moose is in right now.
And he just took a death in this final Seeker room. Ooh, nicely done in the beginning of the eyeball room, though. It looks like he's going to get a really fast eyeball room. Yeah, nicely done there. So Starcruncher finishes Mirror Temple with a 1704. Let's see what MooseSR can pull off.
What a save by Moose.
Be ahead. Oh, he missed the O. Okay, nice recovery, though, again. These runners are really quick when they make a mistake to fix their mistake. Very impressive. So MooseSR about 20 seconds ahead of Starcruncher at the beginning of 6A.
Those last two rooms by Moose had so many clutch saves. That was actually ridiculous. And the reward is that his lead has increased.
Yep. All right, Starcruncher going for Lake Skip. Failing. So first a little bit of spaghetti and setting it up, and then he failing the first try, failing the second try. Ooh.
Failing the third
try. All right, he's not going for it anymore.
And that counts as roughly 2 more tries.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. And MooseSR gets it on his first try, so that's gonna add like a good
10?
I don't know, yeah, at least seconds to MooseSR's lead.
Yeah, that was rough.
Lake skip is a pretty difficult skip. You only have like a 3 pixel window or so.
Yeah, that hurts. Especially if you're already behind, you want to get that first try in order to catch up. Or potentially catch up even.
Yeah. Ooh. Starcrunsher with some really nice movement on the Theo blocks there. That was a really great use of momentum. Haven't seen that room done so cleanly before. MooseSR not getting his dash back, but he again quick save. Nice ultra down into the bumper.
And I'm interested to see whether or not the runners take top or bottom in the final section, in the final decision, if you will.
I'm gonna guess that MooseSR is gonna go for it. I'm not sure what Starcrunsher is gonna do. MooseSR seems to be going for like almost all of the really fast strats and cycles. So I don't know if he would miss that top route because it supposedly saves a little bit of time if you can do it really well. Oh no, he's not.
Goes
going
bottom
for it.
though.
All right, I was wrong.
If memory serves, it saves around 0.3 seconds. Don't quote me on that. Yeah,
you can pull it off perfectly. But he really got that bottom room done quickly too. So.
He does get the continuous feather as well. As they now both enter reflection.
Yep.
I keep on to point out that the checkpoint has the same name as the chapter, because I think it's dumb.
Yeah, it is a little bit dumb, isn't it? No one likes to refer to it by checkpoint's name because it's too confusing. That's okay.
Yeah, so usually just falling down section.
I didn't see how Starcrunsher did, but Moose got in that nice fast fall through the third shortcut there. Starcrunsher taking an unfortunate death in the underwater section.
Yeah, so Moose ahead on RTA as well now.
Starcrunsher doing some of that swag off the cannon block before battle and boost, and nice battle and boost from both runners. Totally synced again in RTA.
Well, at least it's really easy for us to calculate the differential now.
Yeah, Starcrunsher unfortunately is behind by quite a bit at this point. I think that all those failed leg skips really hurt him, and then there were some other mistakes throughout reflection. Ooh, Starcrunsher missed dashing, but man, I'm really just constantly impressed by the saves these starters have been making when they make a mistake. It really seems like it rarely leads to a death.
Especially in the fight, you don't want to die ever.
Yeah.
I would rather lose to... Oh god, Moose, never mind. That was sick. The task strat.
I think Starcrunsher was trying to go for the ultra feather skip there, but he hit the feather a little bit before he could do the ultra. So
Moose did in total 3 ultras in that room, which is...
Oh, nice.
I think that's what the task used to do or does as well. It's really satisfying to pull off and to look at. Almost taking a laser to the face.
Yeah, some of these strats really have you getting up close and personal to her when she's about to fire a laser at you. Just gotta trust your skis, man.
Yeah. I feel the same with a few cycle skips in other chapters where you just have to trust your strat, otherwise you die.
Yep.
And so far Moose is not hesitating a single bit.
Yeah, really competent fight from Moose. In the final room now, the longest one. Not going for the really fast cycle, but, you know, it's pretty risky.
Yeah, taking it safe there at the end.
Yep. Losing a little bit of time to Starcruncher, I think, because just from taking it a little slower in the last room, but still with a sizable lead. I'm not sure if any of the runners are watching what's going on, but Moose might realize that he doesn't need to take big risks right now.
Is he actually barely gonna miss sub 6 on that reflection? It looks like it. 601.
601. Oof. Wow. And I didn't quite see what that was on Starcruncher's side. But I think it was a good bit higher than 601.
627.
All right, 2255 landing and 2341 landing for Starcruncher. So, yeah, something like a 45-second approximately difference between the runners right now.
Their PB difference is around a minute, so
it is possible.
I guess that is accurate.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible to make up 45 seconds in Summit, but it's not like insanely likely. We've been seeing like really good execution from MooseSR, and it seems unlikely that he's gonna start messing up too much in the Summit, but we'll see.
Yeah, and of course, since the quality of the runners and the races have been improving throughout the tournament, as you would expect, it will be harder and harder to come back and just Summit.
Yeah.
Because they're just so consistent.
Really nice movement from both runners right now through all of Summit so far. Oh, nice. Oh, MooseSR going for both Moose and Starcruncher are going for trying to grab the block at the beginning, like when they first entered that chamber, but both missing it. So kind of a wash.
Yeah, so even overall. Show me some good.
Yeah, so both these runners going for the Dream Hypers. After exiting a Dream block, you have a 1 or 2 frame window to execute a Hyper. And yeah, these runners are doing it. We got that nice
really
RTA sync again.
Done well. Yeah. Both of them just about executing all of the hypers there.
Yeah. When this game is played fast really well, it kind of speaks for itself, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. See if Moose can speak for himself in this room. Nope, never mind. I thought he might do the Ultra Strat, where you skip a few cycles.
Yeah, I know Starcruncher goes for that. I think he must have gotten it. I wasn't watching him, but it looks like he made it ahead in RTA a bit.
This is satisfying.
Yep. Both runners getting that triple ultra. Beautiful.
Synced up and everything.
Wow.
Nearly synced up.
Yeah. Moose is not making any of those mistakes that would be necessary for Starcruncher to catch up. But Starcruncher also is not letting MooseSR widen his lead anymore.
Yeah, both summons are looking really clean.
Wow. Those are some really clean like change hypers to get through that shortcut room and beyond. Oh wow, Starcruncher not getting his dash back on that hyper, but he made it far enough anyway because he just had the speed to do it. And he has 2 berries trailing him right now.
If you can bring both of them home to the next checkpoint, never mind.
Yeah, he's not even
He would be the real winner.
He knows what is important right now.
Moose also knows.
MooseSR going for the swag. That would be a pretty funny way to lose 15 seconds. But...
Swag. Or maybe it's a door skip.
Yeah.
Oh, the berry has been collected. Yeah, let's just pretend we're RTA for a moment to hype it up. And speaking of good-looking sections, 2500 is always one of those jaw droppers.
Yep. MooseSR getting slightly faster through that that obstacle room. Both runners making it just fine through that double wave dash room. I think he actually did an ultra there. Ooh, Starcruncher having a bit of trouble with a double key, with the key skip here.
There we go.
That was unfortunate. Oh, that was an interesting way to get through that.
Extra swag as well.
Oh wow. Moose with the perfect... Oh, Moose some missing door skip the first time. He did have a perfect throughout the needle though.
He knows. He decides to...
Yeah, Starcruncher not even going for door skip.
Loses 9 years, but it's worth it.
He might have gained a little time over Moose there because Moose failed door skip the first time.
As we enter 3000, it's near impossible for Starcruncher to catch up now. Unless we see a very big choke from Moose.
It might still be possible for Starcruncher to PB, however. Which is always a nice thing.
Yeah. What better way to...
Consolation prize.
Yeah, what better way to leave the tournament than with a PB on your last race?
So his PB is a 32.47, so I think there is a pretty good chance of that if he can pull off a nice 3,000 meters. We got still got that near RTA sync. Starcruncher just a bit ahead in RTA. Both runners made it through the downdraft section. No problems.
Lead has slightly declined a bit. 50 seconds, but that's more than enough. Usually.
All right. Both runners up to the infamous flags 14 and 13. Starcruncher, both runners getting through flag 14 just fine. Nice. Starcruncher going for that. Oh, both runners going for that feels sort of risky diagonal up dash at the end. Both getting through it with plum.
And that slight optimization at the end.
Yep.
You can already tell runs have died to that.
Oh, nice wall bounce and flag 9 from Starcruncher.
So we're now in the final screen of the game.
Yep.
Almost at the end. Starcruncher's pace is still really solid for... Okay, Moose, you survived, and I don't know how. But yeah, it looks like Starcruncher's looking for a very solid PB.
Yep. And a really nice, looking like it's going to be a sub-9 summit, which is always really impressive to me. Both runners looking for sub-9 summit. Oh, wow. All right. Starcruncher finishing 32-30.
And Moose with 31-41. Which is only 5 seconds behind his PB, actually, for Moose's side. But
wow.
Yeah, Starcruncher PBing here.
Yeah,
when it really matters, he did deliver.
Yep.
Moose was just too fast.
That was a 17-second PB for Starcruncher. Really nicely done at this level. 17 seconds is quite a lot.
It's weird to see the game in German as well. So yeah, good game to both runners, and congrats to Moose to advancing to top 8.
Yeah.
And doing the famed best of 3 Utopia. As he will face the winner of, what was it, Psych and Kuroshikan?
Yep. Yeah, that's going to be good stuff coming up.
Which is scheduled for tomorrow, actually.
Oh, is that was rescheduled?
Yep. All the
never mind. I see.
4 races in top 12
right
are already scheduled and happening this weekend.
Yep. And so in terms of more Celeste coming up, by the way, we have a 10 p.m. match tonight versus M Sushi versus Gix. And then, yeah, the next 2 top 12 races will be on Saturday and Sunday. So stay tuned, guys. It looks like we have both Flagger, Moose, and Starcruncher waiting in the wings. Let's see if they want to come in for an interview.
Ooh.
Just a reminder to follow the runners. These guys are good.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Top 20 or something.
Hey, Starcruncher, Flagger, Moose.
Hello.
Hey. What's up, guys? GG.
GG. GG.
So, congrats on your win, Mr. Moose. How do you feel?
Thank you very much. I got mixed feelings about that run. I have no clue how I almost PB'd.
Yeah, you missed PB by like 5 seconds, right?
5 seconds, yeah. I golded both Reflection and the first part of Summit pretty hard.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, you guys, both of your summits were phenomenal. I guess you're probably. I guess when you miss a PB like that, you're probably thinking about all the mistakes you made and how you could have just PB'd if you hadn't done them, right?
Yeah, if Ridge hasn't happened, or Sight for that matter.
Right.
Like 15 seconds in outside.
Hey, Starcruncher, congratulations on your, what was that, like a 17-second PB, right?
16.6 seconds.
Really cool.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how that was a sub-9 summit.
That was
With
really
that
cool.
key skip thingy.
Oh, I mean, that was the only mistake you made, though, as far as I could tell. Like, it was a really, really clean summit the entire way through, except for the key skip problems. I don't know, maybe there were more, but you guys were, by the way, it was a really fun race to watch, I think, for everyone here, because even though you guys were fairly far ahead apart in terms of in-game time, which I mean it was less than a minute, but it was like it was synced through RTA for a good part of the run, like especially in Summit as well. It was really cool seeing you guys do these things side by side.
That was great.
Seeing triple ultras on 2 screens simultaneously
Yeah.
just made me feel amazing.
I felt really good when I got that first try. Because I've been struggling with that lately.
So, you guys had a good run in the tournament, Starcruncher. Made it into the top 12. Man, when you started this tournament, you were pretty high up there in the time, right? I mean, you've been PBing a lot since this tournament started. If I
Yeah,
remember
with
correctly.
this PB, I think it was 5 races where I PB'd in. So
So, you remember what your PB was going into the tournament?
a low 37.
Nice.
Dang.
Yeah, I remember we were sort of rivals when the tournament started because our
Yeah.
PBs were like 2 seconds apart, and you really pulled ahead. Anyway, congrats, man, for the great standing, and yeah, it was great to watch you in the tournament, and I'm sure there'll be more. And Flagger Moose, you're going to be facing Gross Chicken or Psyched next. What do you think is going to happen there?
I feel
what
like
I
there's
think is going to
bias
happen
there.
is it's going to be a close race.
We're looking forward to it.
I've been rivaling with Psyched since the tournament started. We've been super close. We've been practicing a lot together. So I kind of want to do a best of 3 against him.
All right, we'll see who
what
wins
happens.
tomorrow's match.
It's going to be super close. Psyched, please.
Psyched is trash talking you in the Twitch chat right now.
I see that. I'm used to it by now.
All right.
Regardless, that should be a really close race.
Absolutely.
Cool. Any final words?
Not really. Thank you guys for commentating last minute.
Yeah.
No problem. That was great. All right. Thanks for racing, guys. GG's to everyone. Thanks for watching, everyone. Yeah, you can keep track of further races. Type in !Celeste. You can see the bracket. There's always more good stuff coming up on Speed Gaming. So shout outs to the Speed Gaming staff for helping us set this up. And I think that's pretty much it. Thanks, everyone.